Hey, you are not going to believe the shit you can do here in Sanford. Everybody thinks in Central Florida, they think of Disney, they think of Universal, they even think of downtown Orlando and maybe even the convention center, but Sanford's got a whole lot going on. There's so much to do here. You could spend days and days and days. As a matter of fact, I've lived here since early 2000 and in the Sanford and Lake Mary area. And I absolutely love it. When I don't want to go down to Orlando or down to the attractions to do something, I'm finding something to do in Sanford. We've got all kinds of cool stuff like the Central Florida Zoo, the River Walk. We've got the River Ship. We've got all kinds of bars and restaurants. But you know what? I'm going to show you a day in the life of me working here in Sanford. And it's going to start off with a great coffee at Foxtail Coffee. Start my day off, Foxtail Coffee. I got my flat white right there, and got my computer right here in front of me. It's a nice, beautiful sunny day here in Sanford, and going to get going, and got a lot of work to do, but it's going to be a fun day. All right, so after a couple hours of working the phones and working the computers, setting appointments and things like that, I'll tell you what, man, I got a little bit hungry. Now, in Sanford, we have got tons and tons of restaurants. I don't think I've tried them all, but I've tried a bunch of them, and they're all really, really, really good. But I had a hankering for some corned beef, and I got to tell you, man, Hollerbach's has got the best corned beef around. They've got a unique twist on the Reuben sandwich, which is one of my favorite sandwiches. And I had to have one. Also had to get a pretzel because, man, those pretzels are really, really good. And I did take advantage of the fact that I'm my own boss, and I had myself an old fashioned. Let's take a look. All right, so I'm at Hollerbach's right now, and it's an afternoon lunch. It's one of my favorite places to come here in Sanford. And I have today the red Reubenstein. So it's a Reuben sandwich, but instead of sauerkraut, it's just red cabbage on it. Because I'm not a big sauerkraut guy, but I love some red cabbage. So, of course, I got fries with it as well. And as an appetizer, we got a pretzel. It's a warm, giant pretzel, really good. It's got a mustard sauce, and it's got some pimento cheese that's absolutely out of this world. I do recommend when you get it, though, that you start right away, because it's about 10 times better when it's warm and fresh than even just a couple minutes down the road where it cools off. So always eat it warm and fresh, man. Best pretzel in town for sure. Oh yeah. For a drink, I got a Sanford Old Fashioned. It's really good. It's got a little bit of honey in it instead of simple syrup. So it's a little twist on it, and but it's a really, really good drink. Still my favorite drink, the Old Fashioned. I try to get one everywhere I go. So this where I'm standing right now, this used to be like the main dining area, and then there was a bar here, and the Oompa band stage was over there. And so they expanded. They moved the bar to another place. It's called The Lodge. It's connected, but it's like right next door, and they got a lot more seating here. You can see how huge this place is. It's all decked out like Germany. It feels a little bit Disney-esque, so they did a great job theming. This place is packed. Believe it or not, all these tables are packed every weekend. So come on down to Hollerbach's when you're in Sanford.
A few hours later.
Hey, I just got done with a appointment, and I'm walking down here in downtown Sanford, and I remember I went to Celery City Craft Brewers, and I did a taste test. This was, I don't know, a few weeks back. I don't think we ever posted anything about it. So let's go ahead and check out the taste test of the flight at Celery City. Here we are at Celery City Craft Brewery. We're going to go in, try ourselves out a couple of beers. Let's go. Get a flight of 4. We've got 4 brews that are here in Sanford and Winter Park and some other cities.
Favorite part of Sanford?
Favorite part of Sanford? Favorite part of Sanford is probably taking a walk down by the waterfront. It's beautiful, especially when it's a little bit breezy out, not so darn hot. It's a couple of miles, and you get out of your car, park, walk a couple miles out, a couple miles back, and you got some good exercise and meet some nice people along the way. So we all know that Orlando is a hot, sweaty hole. But all jokes aside, you know, Orlando obviously has a lot bigger stuff down there. They've got the giant amphitheater. They've got Lake Eola Park, which is a really, really nice little walk with some swans. And you can rent boats down there, the little pedal boats. Sanford is a little more small town feel. Every time I walk down here, I see people that I know, and I can't say that happens to me when I'm in downtown Orlando. Sanford parking is free everywhere. I don't think you can pay to park if you wanted to. Whereas everywhere you go in downtown Orlando, you're paying for parking, usually a couple bucks an hour, or in a parking garage, which we don't really have them down here. It's just a really, it's a lot more small town feel. The people are super friendly. Not that they're not friendly down in Orlando, because they are, but people down here in Sanford, it's just a little more small town. There's a lot of folks that are older, like my age, whereas downtown is a little more youthful and vibrant. The party scene here ends a little bit early too. Usually around 11 or 12 o'clock we're wound down, whereas Orlando is going to party on until, you know, closer to 2 a.m. So if you're really looking for that extensive nightlife, Sanford's probably not your place. But if you want to go out and have a couple drinks and be with some friends and have a good time, it's a great place to come. It's also a little bit cheaper to eat and drink down here than it is down in the big city.
Is that your flight?
Yeah, let's go get my flight. So I got 4 beers. So my first beer is the Ravenous Pig, which is brewed in Winter Park, and we'll give that one a go here in a minute. And my next beer is the Deviant Wolf, which is actually brewed right here in Sanford. And the next one is the Panty Dropper. That one sounds interesting. It also is brewed here in Sanford. And my last one is Central 28, which is actually brewed up in DeLand, which is not too far north of here. So let's give these things a go. All right, so here at Celery City, we have 50 beers on tap. 50, that's a lot of beer. So I only tried 4. I didn't try all 50 of them, but so let's give them a rating, right? So the Foxtail Blonde, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8. As you can see, finished it. It was really, really good. The Nefarious Nebulas, scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 6. And Panty Dropper, I know it doesn't look like I drank it all, but I do like it. I gave this one a 7, so this is my second favorite. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and finish it up because it is pretty good. And then, honestly, this one was a little bit disappointing. The Underduck, I'm going to give it a 4. I would not recommend this particular one. But hey, that's just me. Everybody's got a different taste of beer. I'm not going to try all 50, but maybe I'll come back and get another flight another day. Hey, now there is a lot of to do in Sanford. There's a lot of fun bars and things to visit. And, you know, if you're not familiar with Sanford, one of the really cool things that you can do, it's kind of like taking a trip around Epcot where you go around the world. You can go around the world in Sanford and visit 3 or 4 bars using the LimoCycle. Now, my friend Rob owns the LimoCycle, so I was able to convince him to give us a free trip. And you can bring your own booze on this thing. You ride around Sanford, having a tour, blasting music, waving to people, playing some fun games. It's a really, really good time. And we stopped at 4 bars and go into the bars, sample some of their things, and see what Sanford is all about. Let me go ahead and show you all the video from our trip on the LimoCycle. We're about 5 minutes from embarking on a nice, unique thing that we have here in Sanford. It's the LimoCycle, where a whole bunch of people, I think it looks like about 14, I think we can fit on the cycle, get to ride around Sanford. We're going to take a tour. We're going to see a bunch of different breweries, and we're going to have a couple drinks. Should be a good time. Hopefully we have a full house, but if not, we'll have a good time anyway. All right, first stop on the tour is West End. It's just the West End Trading Company. I think it used to be West End Brewery. Now it's West End Trading Company. Let's go in and see what they got. Ashley, right?
Yes.
I got a memory already. All right. Hey, so I'm standing here in West End Trading with my new friend, Ashley. I just met Ashley on the LimoCycle. Ashley, is this your first time on LimoCycle?
Yes.
It's her first time on Limo. Mine too. What did you think of it so far?
It's amazing. I'm having a lot of fun. It's like a moment away from my kids, and honestly, it's a great time.
Awesome, awesome. So, what number are you?
I am 4.
She's number 4. So we're playing a little game. Every time we pass somebody, if they shout out a number, we tell them to give us a number, or they hold up 4, then she gets the drink. I'm number 5, so every time somebody waves, I get the drink.
I'm glad I'm not number 5.
All right, this might be a really weird video at the end, so sorry if it gets that way. Ashley, thank you so much. I hope you have a great time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It's been a long, long time since I pedaled this much. I don't need to work out for a while. Hey, so we're standing outside here in front of Tuffy's. This place has been here since about 2018, about 6 years. It's a really cool bar. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. I'm going to take you on a really quick tour. Come on inside. All right, so this is the main bar area, right? So they've got a full bar, they've got a bunch of tables, they've got some lounge seating. I've seen people do events here. They'll bring more chairs in and things like that. Come on back here. So this is your typical bar area, right? It's got seating over here. You got a shuffleboard table over there. You got a photo booth behind you over there. Got a bunch of TVs. And then we're actually heading outside. Here's the outside. Here's my friends from the cycle, from LimoCycle. Say hi, everybody. All right, so we're going through. This is like a little bit tiki themed. Just got a bunch of bamboo around. You got the party lights up. It's a little quiet tonight. It is a Wednesday night, but I'd come here on a Friday or a Saturday, and this place is jam-packed. They've got all kinds of fun stuff. Over here, they got a whiskey barrel waterfall. You got we call it an octorium. You got a, oh yeah, over here. You're dancing over here. They do a club over here. In here, they got a, man, look at this. This is like a boat, man. This is like a freaking pontoon boat cut in half. That's a lot of fun. You got a trailer over there. You got life-size Jenga. That's a good time. I've played that a bunch of times. You got a beautiful paper patio out here. This place is all jammed up. Lots of fun. Music pumping. They got heat when it's cold. They don't have air conditioning when it's hot, though, so you just get to suffer through it. Have a bunch of drinks. This place is a really, really good time. It's called Tuffy's. It's in downtown Sanford. Come on down and visit us. All right, so I'm standing here with my second guest on our tour, Shannon. She's been here. How long have you been here?
2 years.
2 years. All right, so you've been here 2 years. This is your first time on the cycle tour?
First time, yeah.
First time on the cycle tour, and you're going to do it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's well worth the free price, right?
It is. And also the night out from having kids.
The night out from having kids, or having the kids, right?
Yes.
So, awesome. So, what has been your experience so far in Sanford?
Oh, it's been amazing.
Yeah?
I love the historic Sanford area.
Historic Sanford?
I love it.
What's your favorite place in Sanford?
My favorite place in Sanford? Honestly, it's a bar, but it's also because it's the West End.
The West End? We just came from there.
Yeah.
Oh, was that coincidence?
No, that's actually my go-to.
Go-to. All right, cool. My favorite place is the jailhouse.
Really?
It feels like home.
Yeah.
I'm kidding,
great.
but it is a great themed restaurant.
It is.
And my cousin works there. He's the bartender.
Oh, that's cool.
So I get free drinks.
Oh, okay. I actually want to go there because I want to sit in the jail cell.
You should do that. It is well worth it. It's well worth it. So, all right, very good. Well, thanks, and thanks for coming on the trip with us. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, we do.
All right.
I've been enjoying it.
Talk to you next time.
Thanks.
Thanks, Shannon. All right, so here at Tuffy's, they don't have a kitchen per se inside the restaurant, or inside the bar. But what they do is every weekend they have a new food truck come. The food truck sits right out here, so you can come in and out of the bar, grab food. Obviously, you got the drinks inside. I don't know if you saw the container bar, but they're building a bar inside an old shipping container. So lots of stuff is always going on down here. Every time you come down, it's going to be something different, man. Come on down to Tuffy's, Sanford, Florida. All right, we're at the last stop. It's called Murphy's Arcade Bar. It's also called Throwbacks. I'm not sure how that all happens. It's got 2 different names, but what the heck? I hear it's a really good time. So let's go check it out. All right, so I'm going to ask what's their favorite part of the trip. You ready? What's your favorite part?
It's a great way to see downtown Sanford.
Great way to see downtown.
I love Throwbacks.
Do you love Throwbacks?
I love being able to bring my own alcohol.
Oh, good one. James?
Honestly, you can burn calories while you're drinking and enjoying your time in Sanford.
There you go, man. Cycle tour. LimoCycle. Don't forget, it's a great time. All right. What a great, wonderful day I had in Sanford. Started off with some coffee, did some work, had some lunch, did some more work, and then had a whirlwind tour all around Sanford. We didn't even see hardly any of what's available in Sanford. So I've been here almost 20 years, and I still find new stuff to do all the time. So stay tuned. We'll be hitting you up with more things to do in Sanford, Florida.